exit out of the game. You have too many humans. It's going to be a bad time, right? Exactly. Alright, computer. There we go. I don't want to... Oh, wow. I got some bad cards right here. Alright, so let's write down this in the correct color this time. Lounge. The dining room. And the billiard room are all out. Which means I have a list of 6 people, 6 6 rooms and 6 weapons to go through. So that actually kind of helps me. We're on the hardest difficulty. Here we go. But yeah, too many human players in this game. We can't have that. We can't have that. But my apologies. This is the hardest difficulty in the game. I need to get it off of being live. I need to pause the streams that way when I look at it, it's not like, yeah, what the hell's going on? Even though I know that my computer can handle it nowadays. We know the lounge and the dining room are very much not in play right now. Miss White was not in a lounge, so she's still Miss White not equals lounge. All right. So she's still in play for the other rooms. All right. So while we're thinking of it, I'm gonna sort of do something like this. So that way we have a spot to write down our notes. How's Prinny been? He's been doing a decent, you know, dealing with, you know, miscellaneous stuff. Wrench not in a lounge. He's been dealing with the old job, etc., you know. But eventually he'll be around. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. He's just going through a few things, you know. Hope things get better soon. Oh yeah, same with me. Hell yeah. All right. White does not have rope. Not equals rope. So she has one of the other 5 weapons, possibly. But yeah, I definitely do too, you know. Okay. There's Plum. Plum does not have the knife. Okay, Plum, no equals knife. But yeah, I definitely agree. With you, Numi. But yeah. So this is board game, video game day. I figured Clue was a good game to play. Probably next week we'll do Monopoly on the SNES. Alright, so we know no one's in the dining room, so let's go Plum with the revolver in the dining room. Plum was not in the dining room. Okay. Not equals dining. All right. They're not helping me out here. You're not helping me out. That hand looks funny, right? Oh, yeah. It's always one of the funny things about this game. I love it. I think it's in the Monopoly game, too. Did not have the wrench. So white does not equal... what was it? Wrench? It was a wrench, right? Yeah. Damn. Alright. Taking notes in this is very crucial and helpful because you get stuff like this. Green did not have the candlestick. Green. No equals candle. But yeah. Like, this game is... This is hard enough on this difficulty. Trying to remember all this would be next to impossible. Peacock and the lead pipe in the lounge. Alright. Pipe is not in the lounge. Alright. So pipe not equal lounge. Okay, please tell me who's in the dining room. That would be very helpful. Green was not in the dining room. Okay. Green not equals dining. So, possible one of 4 people left that could be in the dining room, if at all. Now there's Scarlet. Here comes Scarlet. But Scarlet does not have the pipe. Scarlet not equals pipe. Alright, so white doesn't have the rope. Plum doesn't have the knife. Plum's not in the dining room. Alright, so we'll go to the ballroom, see what happens there. Trying to, because Mrs. White's not in the lounge. Who's in the lounge, I wonder, if anybody. Green with the lead pipe in the lounge. Green was not in the lounge. Okay. So Green's not in the lounge. So he's still a suspect now because unless he was in the dining billiard room, we know for a fact that the dining room and the lounge are out. Rope not in the lounge. I mean, theoretically, none of those locations right there could be in the there could be nothing in that room right there. Green with the wrench in the conservatory. Wrench was not in the conservatory. Okay. Wrench not equals conserve. Interesting. But yeah. Hopefully. Alright, dining room. Plum's not in the dining room. Will Plum be in the lounge? Oh, there's Plum. Plum did not have the wrench. Okay. Plum no equals wrench. Plum didn't have the knife or the wrench. Alright, so he's still got candlestick. Let's go. What do you think there, Numi? Let's go Professor Plum. We know maybe he has the lead pipe. Maybe he has the lead pipe. Pipe is not in the ballroom. Okay. Okay, pipe's not in the ballroom. Scarlet doesn't have the lead pipe. But that doesn't mean that it... This is difficult. This is a really difficult thing. They just don't tell you anything. Okay, green did not have the knife. Alright, so green, no equals knife. Okay, green can't have the candlestick or the knife. Plum doesn't have the knife. So, it's one of 4 people there. Ooh. Green with the wrench in the ballroom? Green was not in the ballroom. Green not equals ballroom. Okay. Damn. This is intense. Mrs. White with the lead pipe. Oh, there's White. But she doesn't have the lead pipe. Alright. So White not equals pipe. Wonder. Wonder. Pipe is not in the dining room, so pipe not equals dining, so that doesn't help us very much. If I could find out what's in the dining room, that would be very helpful. Let's see. Wrench is not in the conservatory, but maybe the lead pipe's in the conservatory. Miss White with the lead pipe in the conservatory. I might just circle around and try to figure out where this lead pipe's at. Pipe's not in the conservatory. Alright. We'll end our turn here. So, here's some of the rooms that are in it right now. The pipe's not in the ballroom. It's not in the dining room. It's not in the conservatory. It's not in the lounge. So, there's literally 4 rooms that... Green did not have rope. Okay, green... No equals rope. So, green doesn't have the knife or the rope. Damn. Or the candlestick. Knife, rope, or candlestick, green does not have. Interesting. Scarlet did not have rope. Okay, so... the lead pipe's gotta be somewhere. It's gotta be somewhere. Miss Peacock. With the candlestick. Alright. Peacock does not have the candlestick. Peacock not equals candle. Alright. Plum with the candlestick. Okay. Hopefully we'll get some answers soon. Plum was not in the ballroom. Plum not equals ball. Damn. This is a... If I can just find where who has the freaking lead pipe and in what room. If I could find out what room has the lead pipe, that would be very helpful. Because if the lead pipe's in the... Plum was not in the lounge. Plum not equals lounge. Alright. If someone could get Plum or someone into the lounge, that would be helpful as well. They can just keep going to the lounge. That'd be very helpful. Please. Okay. Peacock. Alright, Peacock doesn't have the pipe. Who has the pipe, I wonder? Not equals pipe. They're helping me out a lot. I mean, I have a lot of cards in the northeast section of this map. Okay, green did not have wrench. Green, wrench. Okay. Man. See, isn't this difficult there, Numi? This doesn't have this. Okay, I'm gonna keep going around. Okay, green doesn't have the wrench. Where else is green? Green doesn't have the rope. Green doesn't have the candlestick. Okay. Wrench, rope, and candlestick. I want to just Mr. Green with the lead pipe in the billiard room. Let's try this. Pipe non-billiard room. Okay. Dang it. We'll figure this out sooner or later there, guys. We'll figure this out sooner or later. But yeah. It's kind of Mr. Green with the lead pipe in the conservatory. Green had the lead pipe. We have green. Lead pipe. Alright, so we know that green has the lead pipe. But in what room? If any. Boom! First breakthrough. Plum was not in the conservatory. Okay. Plum. Conserve. Alright. So we have green with the lead pipe. There's Plum. Plum did not have the rope. Plum. No equals rope. I'm so glad I freaking chose to focus on the lead pipe. It's not even funny. Colonel Mustard with the rope in the dining room. You asshole. Mustard did not have rope. Okay. Would you guys mind not moving me all over the freaking place? Mustard not in conservatory. Alright. So we know Mr. Green has the lead pipe. We know that. That's all we know right now. Now, if we can establish him maybe in the lounge, we can eliminate both Mr. Green and the lead pipe in the lounge. Wait. Green was not in... So... Okay. Pipe was not in the lounge. Alright, so... Oh yeah, I already did that. Pipe's not in the lounge. Damn. Alright, this is going to get intense here. Where would... Mrs. White with the revolver in the lounge. Okay, revolver's not in the lounge. I don't think anything's in this lounge. Alright, so there we go. Mrs. White with the candlestick in the lounge. Interesting. Alright. White not equals candle. Peacock with a rope in the lounge. Peacock, no rope. Alright. Okay, who the hell has the rope right now? Peacock, Mustard, Plum. Green. It's gotta be White or Scarlet with the rope. Maybe. Mustard, no revolver. Okay. Is it me or does Miss Peacock look different? Yeah. They made her a little bit more of a plump. Scarlet did not have the knife. Interesting. Wish we could get out of this area so that way I could, you know. They're all gonna have to take. Green with the lead pipe in the conservatory. I don't think Green was in the conservatory though. Pipe's not in the conservatory, so. Okay, Mustard, Plum, Scarlet, White, Revolver, or Peacock. But yeah, definitely looks... Yeah. Scarlet does not have the revolver. Oh, yeah. Will you stop? Stop accusing me. Knife, not in conservatory. Alright. I want to look over my notes, actually, really fast. That's the issue. They just won't let me. Stop it! Stop gathering here! Stop gathering in every room, man! Just leave me alone. Revolver was in the conservatory. There we go. Revolver equals conservatory. All right. So now we know the revolver's in the conservatory. Right? It's always good people, right? Well, 3 of my first 4 games, Colonel Mustard did the crime. Okay, peacock. Not equals revolver. Okay, who would have the revolver? We know green has the lead pipe. Alright, let me look over my notes now. Peacock can't have the revolver. Mustard can't have the revolver. Scarlet cannot have the revolver. Peacock, Scarlet, Mustard. Green can't have the revolver. So it's either Plum or White that could have the revolver in this room. Miss White, revolver. Miss White has the revolver. And in the conservatory. Okay. Woo! We have our first set of people with an actual weapon. Oh, the computer's being a jerk now. It's not the revolver. Okay, so our first eliminations are here. So it can't be White. It can't be the revolver. Or the conservatory. Which means green and the lead pipe are still there. Lol, right? I thought for sure they were gonna get it too. So we know Mrs. White's not a suspect anymore. And we know where she is. Scarlet did not have the wrench. Alright. Not equals wrench. I want to look over my... I want to just lightly cross that off. Just that way we know that that's gone. Plum with the candlestick in the lounge. Plum not equals candle. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. You asshole! Stop dragging me all over this mansion, man! Uh-oh. Alright, Mustard doesn't have the candlestick. Alright. That actually helps. Candle. Boom. That actually helps me a lot. Stop dragging me all over the freaking place, man. Shit. Peacock with a knife. Peacock, no knife. Alright. This is helping me out here. Okay, I have a lot of information now. We know green has a lead pipe. Alright, let's look over my notes here. What does plum have? Okay, plum can't have the candlestick, can't have the revolver, can't have the lead pipe. Let's see. What else does plum not have? Plum. Plum can't have the rope? Plum can't have the rope. Plum. And he can't have the wrench. So, plum has to have the nut. Wait. Plum. Candle, revolver, lead pipe. I'm pretty sure he might have the knife. Plum. Plum can't have the rope. Plum can't have... Yep, I think plum has the knife. Okay. So, I'm just gonna lightly write that. So that way I can start doing that sort of stuff. Suggestion. Plum with the knife. Knife's not in a lounge. Alright. So, plum, while they're doing that, I really believe plum has the knife. I just don't know where. Peacock does not have the wrench. Okay. Interesting. This is going to be a tough freaking... This is a tough case right now. Green has a lead pipe, but we know it's not in the conservatory because that's already been ruled out. Can you stop? We know that... I know that I don't have this now. The knife's not in the conservatory. We know because the conservatory's already ruled out. You dunces. Here they go. Guys, come on. You're killing me here. If I could, run away and go to a different room, I would love to see what room Mr. Green's in. Because I feel like, can you stop? I don't have the knife. Stop it. How many times do you have to know that Colonel Mustard was in the conservatory? Guess who was in the conservatory? Mrs. White. And it was ruled out. Leave me alone now. Go away. Stop it. Okay, she's going to the dining room. Stop! I want to go up towards other stuff. You're killing me. Mustard was not in the dining room. We know that he's out and about. If he was in the dining room, I would write that down because then we know that he's totally out. Doesn't matter what's outside of that room because it literally doesn't matter. Alright. Scarlet Scarlet does not have the candlestick. Equals not candle. Alright, what does Scarlet have? Scarlet can't have the candlestick, wrench, revolver, knife, lead pipe. I think Scarlet might have the rope. Knife is not in the ballroom. We know that. What? No, we don't know that. Knife. Alright, so we know ball. Alright, Scarlet, candlestick. Scarlet can't have the candlestick or wrench. We know that. We know revolver and lead pipe. Pretty sure not the knife. So I'm assuming possibly the rope. So Peacock can't have the knife. What else can't Peacock have? The wrench. So candlestick. And then Mustard should have the wrench then. I'll just write that very low. Okay, boom. I think we have all the rooms, all the possibilities taken care of. Mustard with a knife in the lounge. Will you stop? Please. I'm not in the lounge. It doesn't matter if I'm in the lounge. Just stop. Stop! I don't have it! Leave me alone! They just want to frame me, man. How many times do you have to be told that I've not been in the lounge, you dipshits? Okay. If you could leave me alone for a little while, that'd be beautiful. There we go. Hell yeah. Alright, billiard room. Stop! God damn it! Leave me alone! Again, not newsworthy, because if the knife's done be in the billiard room, then it's automatically going to be wrong. Alright, so green with the lead pipe in the conservatory! Will you stop? We know that white had the revolver in the conservatory. Green definitely has the pipe. We already established that. The game's like, eh. Alright, I gotta go to the library. Hopefully. God damn. Alright. Yeah. There we go. There you guys go. Doing actual detective work for once. Okay. Pipe's not in the hall. Alright, there we go. Actual detective work, finally. What? Why did, what? What? Did you just not see this, or what? Huh? Alright. Okay. There we go. Oh, here we go. God, you fucking bitch! Stop it! I have the freaking wrench! Uh-oh. Mustard's in the ballroom. Alright. We have ourselves another Mustard in the ballroom. Okay. There we go. Suggestion. Mustard with the wrench in the ballroom. Yup, okay. I just set myself up. Ah! Guys, I could be the murderer again. Ah! So, we know. Alright. Come on, we need. Pipe's not in the study. Alright. So that means I gotta study my notes. My God. This is insanity. Alright. Where could the pipe be? Guys, if the lead pipe's in the billiard room, it's literally not going to make too much difference. Which, it's not in there. Uh-oh, here comes an interrogation. No! If I lose because I got this right, I'm gonna be upset. Ballroom was filled with echoes of parties long since dead. Colonel Mustard carefully cleaned his monocle. He definitely hefted the wrench. It could not have been the wrench. Okay. So Mustard, the wrench, and the ballroom are out. Whew! Guys, I didn't do it. I gotta go over my notes still for the lead pipe. That is really what needs to happen. Okay, where could the lead pipe be? It's not in the conservatory. It's not in the ballroom. It's not in the hall. It's not in the study. Hold on. It's not in the conservatory, which we know. Oh, I already said that. La 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 la. Pipe. Pipe is not in the billiard room, which we already know. Well, we don't really know that. A pipe. Pipe's not in the ballroom. Not in the dining room. I think it's in the kitchen. It might be in the kitchen. Do you know of Tabletop Simulator? I have. I have heard of that game. Mr. Green might have the lead pipe in the kitchen. Or the library. That was both my guesses. So he's doing the library. Okay, the pipe's not in the library. So I have definitely heard of it. I actually watched a video on YouTube called Snake Oil Salesman by Ty Tuesday. Oh. What? They What? They got it. It was Mr. Green with the lead pipe in the kitchen. It was who I figured out at the very beginning. It was true. Holy shit. Guys, that was insanity right there. Snake oil, basically you try to sell really terrible products. Like, I guess one of them was like, it combined two combine two different words together, like snake oil, and you tried to sell your product to other people around the game, like horse manure shampoo, right? And you'd go, well, the shampoo really gets rid of stuff in your hair, and basically you would have to watch the video on YouTube to really get a full appreciation for it. And basically how it was played is they played it on Tabletop Simulator and tried making up the funniest sales pitches, and whoever did the best job got the point, etc., etc. It's a funny watch. It's by just look up Snake Oil Salesman Tie Tuesday, and you'll really enjoy those videos. I died laughing. But we'll go back to PI because I had the most fun on PI, and we'll play 6 more players. I'm not played this. That seems fun. Oh yeah. There's some really wacky things that they came up with, and I was dying of laughter. So it's a couple years old. It's they did two different sessions of it, and it was comical. I loved it. All right, so we can't screw this up. We can't screw this up, or I have to restart the stream again. All right, here we go. Computer, start game. But yeah, it was really fun to watch. It was a fun watch. Oh my God, I got 3 more rooms again. All right, let's write our rooms down again. Hall, dining room, and billiard room. Okay. More difficult than what I remembered. Most likely, everyone plays it house rules, you know. Just like Monopoly, you know how if you pay any money to like the bank, like the tax space, or you get some of the cards and it's like, oh, pay $5 per house, and you just put it in the middle for the free parking. That's actually a house rule. That's not actually part of the rules of Monopoly. You know. But man, so far I've played 5 games of Monopoly here. And that was by far the longest game of Monopoly. Clue that I've played. Go away. What the heck are you doing? All right. So now, will Green be the person with the knife in the lounge? The knife was not in the lounge. Knife not in lounge. So knife not equals lounge. All right. Bada boom, bada bing. I never knew that, right? It's definitely the old house rules type deal. You know, you sort of make up your own rules. Like, you could... Free parking is just a free space. It's not supposed to be for anything. It literally is just a free space. But over the years, people have done stuff like that. Okay, Green's been eliminated. Green is out because he's in the billiard room. So Green has been eliminated. Alright, we know that Green's in the billiard room, so we'll write that down too. And we don't actually need to write it down. Because whatever he has and whatever's in the billiard room is going to be not right. What are you doing? Huh? No one had the lead pipe. Okay, so lead pipe's been eliminated. Interesting. So green lead pipe. No one had the lead pipe. So green and the lead pipe are gone. Let's go. I didn't want that. Green with the revolver. Okay. Mr. Green was not in the dining room. I kind of know that because he was in the billiard room, but whatever. Goddamn. Ooh, that was my elbow cracking. Really bad, too. But yeah. The rope was not in the ballroom. Okay. Rope not in... Rope. Ball. Okay. Rope is not in the ballroom, so... If Scarlet's in here, then that means that this is... That really doesn't matter to me. To be fair. Next up. Wow, they're really not moving very fast. Alright. But yeah, this will probably be the only week that we play some Clue. Next week we'll probably be playing some Monopoly. For board game, video game Saturdays. But yeah, I'm enjoying the hell out of this. This is so much fun. Peacock was not in the dining room, so I mean that's a good idea. I mean, literally everybody's being dragged over here by the computers. If I could, stand up and stretch my back. But Plum with the knife. No one had the knife. Wow. Literally no one had anything, apparently, in this game. So the knife has been eliminated. No one had it. Green's eliminated. And if he's holding a weapon, that's getting eliminated. Holy shit. Apparently no one's holding a weapon in this game. Oh God. Leave me alone. Uh-oh. Colonel Mustard was in the study. So Mustard's study is actually a legitimate that's actually a legitimate potential crime right there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Wrench is in the study. I didn't do it! I swear! Stop making me into the evildoer! No! Peacock with the rope in the dining room. Rope is not in the dining room, so it doesn't matter. I'm done interrogating myself, guys. Where were you? Green with the rope. Rope was not in the lounge. Okay. That's actually good, useful information. But it's time to interrogate myself. Mustard. Wrench. Study. Oh God. Guys, I could be the evil doer. The fireplace crackled and the lights danced on the walls of the study. Colonel Mustard carefully cleaned his monocle. He definitely... It's not mustard. Okay, so we are in a good spot here. Okay, mustard. The wrench is out and the study's out. Okay, wrench and study all gone. So that means we have, it's either white peacock, plum, or scarlet. Candlestick's not in the hall. Okay. Candle not equals hall. Alright. Perfect. Interesting. Green is lead pipe no one had. Knife no one had. And we know that Mustard had a weapon but didn't do anything. Plum was not in the conservatory. Plum not in conservatory is news. Because we already eliminated 4 rooms from our pool of rooms. So that's a thing. Uh-oh, there's Peacock. Peacock's in the lounge. Alright, Peacock. She is a suspect. We've already gotten rid of 4. Okay, she can't have 4 weapons in that. So Peacock has to have the candlestick or the revolver in the lounge if she's the killer. Rope not in conservatory. Rope not in conserve. Interesting. So, but how you guys, how you enjoying some Clue there, Numi? How you enjoying that? And have you ever played this game before there, Numi? Mrs. White with candlestick in the Oh, candlestick in conservatory. Okay. Candlestick conserve. Okay, so the candlestick's in the conservatory. That's interesting. So I'm thinking, am I okay? Why? What's mayor? What's mayor there, Numi? What's up? Am I okay? I'm doing amazing. Did the stream go down? Oh, no, I meant the video game. I meant the video game. It's all good. But I meant the video game version of this. Oh, okay. No. So this is a interesting thing. All right. So we know. We know white has the we have white with the candlestick in the conservatory. We have peacock with an unknown weapon in the lounge. And I think it's a revolver. It's all good there, Nui. Plum was not in the lounge. We know that because Peacock's in the lounge. All right. I'm going to interrogate. Because I think I know who did it. I think it's Miss White with the candlestick in the conservatory. And, I mean, we already know that Mustard had the wrench and that he's already been eliminated. I wanted to ask you something, but now I forgot. Oh, geez. Whoopsies. It'll come back to you there, Numi. It'll come back. Scarlet with the rope. Uh-oh. That might be correct, but I don't think she has a weapon. Scarlet does not have the rope. I don't think Scarlet even has a weapon. Alright. But yeah, you'll remember it eventually. It's only a matter of time. I wonder. I'm pretty sure I know who did it, but I forget. Come on. Green didn't have a weapon. Okay, so Green's one of the two people that don't have a weapon. So Green has no weapon. I know who I'm interrogating because I'm pretty sure this is what it's going to be right here. No! It couldn't have been the candlestick. Oh. Ooh, so Mrs. White and the conservatory are incorrect. So Mrs. White, the candlestick, Miss White, the candlestick, and the conservatory are incorrect. Which means I think we have one last possible. So white. So Mustard, White, and Green are out. We know Peacock is in the lounge. We know Peacock's in the lounge, and she might have. Right? Plum with the rope. Oh, Plum does have rope. Okay, Plum has rope. Now, what room was he in? Okay, Plum has rope. Rope's not in the conservatory. Rope is not in whatever that was written in the lounge. Why does Mrs. White look like a maid? That's, I think canonically, she is portrayed as a maid. The revolver was not in the ballroom. Canonically, I think they made her into a maid. Miss Peacock was plump Mrs. Peacock. I think Mr. Green canonically was a businessman, and Professor Plum is a forgetful professor canonically. Revolver's not in the lounge. Okay, Plum has the rope in some unknown room. It's not in this room. Plum has the rope in some room. Yeah, it's not in the lounge. Guys, come on. Peacock's in the lounge. Alright, so we know it's not the knife, it's not the lead pipe, it's not the wrench, not the candlestick. We know that Plum has the rope, so it has to be Peacock with the revolver. Haven't played this in years, yeah. It's all good. So Peacock didn't have the revolver? Alright. Okay, Peacock, no. So I'm thinking Peacock is one of the... Peacock doesn't have the revolver. So I'm thinking Peacock is one of the other people that doesn't have a weapon. Uh-oh, Scarlet has a revolver. And if that's true, 1, 2, 3, 4, then we know the lead pipe and the knife no one had this. No one had the lead pipe or the knife at all. Which means there, guys. So it's either Plum rope or Scarlet revolver. We know Peacock in the lounge is incorrect because she doesn't have another weapon to use. Rope was not in the lounge. Okay, rope not in lounge. Okay, so that means where the hell... We have eliminated 6 rooms in this mansion right now. Rope was in library. Okay, we have a possible scene. We have a possible scene. There's 2 different places. It's either Scarlet with that revolver, or it's Plum with the rope in the library. And here we go. Tomes of knowledge span the walls of the library. Professor Plum pretended to study his notes. He quickly coiled the rope. He was so frustrated And... I'm sorry. Damn it! It took too long to figure it out, but Professor Plum was our evildoer that round. Dang it! Well, at least I've won 1 game against the computers. We'll play another round. On PI difficulty. Another 6-player computer. Okay, human, next player. Miss Scarlet, computer, next player. Miss White, computer, next player. Oh man. But yeah. It's always easier to play, I feel, in real life than play it on this game, you know? I didn't look at my cards, damn it. Well, I gotta look at my cards next. Okay, where are my cards? Oh, that'll help so much. Okay. This is going to be an easy... This might be an easy round here, there, guys. In the pipe. Alright, so if we can just stick people with this, with weapons that we already have in rooms, we're in good shape. We can just eliminate stuff. That was actually very helpful. I just gotta get who's got what weapon, and then in what room, and we can start really figuring this out really fast. The bad thing is we have 6 potential suspects in 9 rooms and only 3 weapons. But if we can pin a candlestick on Mrs. Peacock, Peacock did not have the candlestick. Alright, so Peacock still has one of the other 5 weapons. End turn. Dang it. I was hoping for that to be the other way around. Professor Plum with the knife? This might be interesting. Knife not in dining room. Okay. I can use that information. So, Peacock. Alright. Mrs. White with the lead pipe. I just need someone to tie something to a room or something. The revolver was in the dining room. Okay, so dining room is now been eliminated. So who had the potential revolver in the dining room, I wonder? Mr. Green with the revolver. Interesting. Mr. Green was not in the lounge. Okay. That helps. I don't have any... We know the dining room's out now. So... God dang it. Hey! Hey! Knife was in the library. Okay. So we have a possible murder weapon in the library. Because that's one of our 3 things. That's one of our 3 weapons that can be a murder weapon. Rope is another one. So if we can figure out who has the rope, that also will help. Rope non-lounge. Okay. That helps. If there's nothing else in the lounge, if the rope's not in a lounge, I wonder. Uh-oh. There's White. White was in conservatory. Okay, so we have White in the conservatory with an unknown weapon, possible. We know that the revolver's in the dining room, which got rid of that. Okay. So Mrs. White with the wrench. Let's try that. Let's try this. The wrench is in the study. That helps. Okay, so the wrench is in the study. We have a knife in the library. Alright, the revolver in the dining room, that doesn't make any difference to me right now. Because we know that the dining room's out because the revolver's there. Uh-oh, there's Green. Green has the knife in the library. That is a possible murder right there. That is a possible suspect, a murder weapon, and a location. Okay. Candlesticks in the conservatory, so we know that Mrs. White is now... White's clear. And so is the conservatory. White's clear, the conservatory's clear, the dining room's clear. So, we're in a good spot now. We've already knocked off one suspect. I have a possible murder suspect right now. But we'll see what happens here. Plum was not in the dining room. It doesn't matter because if he was, he would have been immediately eliminated from contention. Plum with the wrench. That doesn't make any sense. Miss Scarlet's in the dining room. Okay, Scarlet is now eliminated from contention for the murder. Alright, so Scarlet's out because she's in the dining room. The dining room has the revolver, which I have the card of, so... So Miss Scarlet's gone. But it's not. It's not the candlestick! Believe me! Oh, man. Do I feel like I want... Okay, we know that the wrench is in the study, but we don't know if anyone's got it. We know that Scarlet is got the revolver there. So there's... We still don't know Peacock's whereabouts or Plum's whereabouts. I want to go to the ballroom. Let's go there. Let's do that. You know what I mean? What? It's not... It's not Scarlet. Yeah, we know, we know. Okay, what weapon could Peacock have? We know Green's got the knife. Peacock with the wrench. Let's go Peacock with the wrench. Peacock was in the lounge. Okay. That was really lucky, actually. Peacock was in the lounge. Peacock with a lead pipe? The lead pipe was in the ballroom. Okay. Pipe. Ballroom. Okay, so that means knife, candlestick, and revolver. Okay, candlestick, revolver, and the lead pipe. The pipe. So Miss Peacock could be a killer. Mrs. White was not in the billiard room. We know that. She's either in the study or the ballroom. Possible. Oh man. It's not the knife. Okay, green is... Green. The knife. And the library are out. Which means here's our possible final murder weapons. We have either the wrench or the lead pipe. And it's the wrench in the study or the lead pipe in the ballroom. And I'm in the ballroom. It's either the wrench or the lead pipe. This has been an intense. Okay, we know it's either mustard or white, or no, mustard or plum that did this. It's either mustard or plum. We'll go Professor Plum with the lead pipe in the ballroom. Let's try this. It's not Professor Plum. Okay, Professor Plum is innocent. So we know it's either Peacock or... We know it's either Peacock or mustard. Because we know that... Mustard didn't have the lead pipe, so that means he has the wrench. That means Plum has the lead pipe. And Peacock has the rope. It's gotta be either one of two, and it's not Plum, so it's either Mustard and the wrench or Peacock and the rope. did not have the wrench. If Mustard didn't have the wrench, wrench is in the study, and he didn't have the wrench, that means he's not carrying a weapon. That means I think I know who did it. It's Mrs. Peacock with the rope in the lounge. I think that's who did it. Right here. It's not the lounge. Okay. I bet you it's Peacock with the wrench in the study then. I must have stuff mixed up. But Peacock was in the lounge. Unless... Am I going nuts? Or did I write down that the wrench was in the study wrongly? Green was in the library, which we knew. I'm a little confused. It's gotta be Peacock. I gotta go to the study. Right? Oh man. Do you know who did it there, Numi? Oh yeah, the shrugging. It is not Miss Scarlet. Just stop. The revolver has already been used. Please stop that now. Wait a minute. Is it Plum with the wrench? Wait, Plum can't do it. It's gotta be Colonel Mustard. It's gotta be Colonel Mustard. I feel like it's gotta be Colonel Mustard right now. I feel like it's my character with the wrench. Uh-oh. Or it's Colonel Mustard. Okay, Mustard had the rope. But in what room? Alright. Colonel Mustard, rope, library, even though Green's in the library. I do remember that. Can't be the library. I'm pretty sure it's me that did it. It's just... Where did I do this at? God damn it. Not again. I know the rope's not in the library. I already did this. I'm pretty sure. I thought the wrench was here, but I must be going crazy. Rope not in study. Unless it was Mustard with the rope in the ballroom? Oh no! How can you let the game know that you did it? You make an accusation. That's your ace in the hole. So ballroom is not it. We know it's not. Conservatory is out. Library's out. Dining room's out. Pretty sure study's out. Lounge is out. Study and lounge. Okay, let's just get rid of study and lounge. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the only 2 rooms left are the kitchen and the billiard room. The kitchen and the billiard room. Stop it! Stop! Now that no one was in the ballroom, thank you. Now can we stop dragging me over here? They're not gonna let me go over there because I bet you it's in the kitchen. I bet you Colonel Mustard in the kitchen with the rope. No weapon was in the kitchen. Alright, I guess it's gotta be the billiard room. Guess who gets an easy win? Because we just exhausted every room. It's me in my favorite room in the entire mansion. The billiard room's my favorite room in the entire game. I love the billiard room. I wish I love playing billiards, so. And there it is. God dang it. I knew it was me and with the rope. I just didn't know what freaking room it was. I think we'll play one more game, and that should take me to about 4:30. Alright, so I'll do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, so there we go. We'll go mustard, green, plum, peacock. I need to label everything much better than I did last time, because that was horrible. That was horrible. Alright. So we'll do PI again. That was actually even tougher than the detective game that I had. But this will probably be my last game for today. So obviously. Wait, I need to back up. Computer. Next player. Computer. Next player. Back up. Computer. Next player. Computer. Start game. God dang it, I did it again. I keep hitting the wrong button. Oh my god. Okay, let's look at my cards again. Revolver, hall, and lounge. Okay. Revolver. The hall. And the lounge. Okay. So if we can pin people in rooms, that'll be even better. Let's do this. And roll very slowly. I needed the water. Man, I've been talking a lot today. It's hard to believe, but man, I've been going for nearly 3 hours so far. Actually, I have been going for 3 hours. All right. Let's see. Mrs. White with the revolver. Let's do that. See if we can pin anyone with a revolver. White did not have the revolver. Dang it. I just want to pin someone with a freaking... Everyone's just going after Mrs. White now. Poor Miss White. There's Mrs. White. Did not have the wrench. Okay. White. No equals wrench. So she has either the rope, candlestick, knife, candlestick was in the ballroom. Okay. Candlestick equals ballroom. Okay. So we know that the candlestick is in the ballroom. Green not in conservatory. Interesting. Green equals, not equals conserve. Boom. I'm dropping my controller everywhere. God dang it. Study. Alright, Mr. Green with the lead pipe in the study, eh? Green was not in study. Green not equals study. Okay. That's easy. If I could just stick someone with the freaking revolver, that'd be amazing. Stop! No! Mustard was not in the ballroom. Okay. How about we not have it be me again? How about that? We know the candlestick is in the ballroom. So I'm gonna go towards the conservatory. Stop it! Alright. Knife not in study. Interesting. She's going to the lounge. Okay. Put someone there, please. Peacock is not in the lounge. Interesting. But yeah. Hope you enjoy Board Game Saturdays there, Numi. Right? Next up is Monopoly next week, and then we're done. Probably move on to what's next? Possibly Mario Party or Risk. One of the two. But Monopoly's next week. I know that for sure. Mrs. White with the candlestick. The wrench was in the kitchen. Okay. Wrench equals kitchen. So we have 2 murder weapons possible in 2 different locations possible. Okay, so we know the wrench is there. Professor Plum with the wrench in the kitchen. It's very interesting seeing this again. Yeah. Plum was not in the kitchen. I'm glad to hear that. Another game that your family played, give you 1 sec? Okay. Heck yeah. Stop. Oh, there's Plum. Plum is in the dining room. Okay. Dining. So he doesn't have the wrench or the candlestick. Scarlet not in the kitchen. Okay. Oh my god. What there, Numi? Oh, 1313 Dead End Drive. Yes, I remember that. That game's fun. White had the lead pipe. Okay, she has the lead pipe. So Mrs. White has the pipe. Wrench is in the kitchen. Candlestick's in the ballroom. Interesting. Pipe not in the study. I love that game. Yeah. Dude. I adored 1313 Dead End Drive. Another one was Goosebumps, the board game. That game, I think me and my sister made up our own rules, and the game kept going forever. Mustard was not in kitchen. Okay. So we can safely assume he does not have the wrench. There was a Goosebumps game way back in the day. And I'm pretty sure my sister and I made up our own rules to that. And the game never ended. And it never ended. And it never ended. Alright. Scarlet was not in the study. Okay. If I could really find out who has the revolver, that would help. That's a little weird, yeah. I remember it took us like 6 hours and we couldn't figure out who won, so it was we just gave up. Miss Scarlet, candlestick. Did not have candlestick. Scarlet does not have the candlestick. Candle. Alright. Scarlet with rope in the study. Okay, there's Scarlet. And doesn't have the rope. Scarlet. Rope. Okay. Okay, Scarlet can't have the candlestick or the rope. Or the lead pipe. Interesting. Where does this guy put his mustard if it's not in the kitchen? Right? God dang it. Nice. Up, up, up. We might have ourselves a possible location. Oh, I think. Well, we have ourselves elimination. White, Mrs. White can't have it. Miss White, the pipe are eliminated because I have the lounge card. I have the lounge card, so yeah. So Mrs. White and the lead pipe are eliminated. Peacock was not in the hall. Okay. Okay. There's Scarlet. Scarlet didn't have the knife either. Okay. Interesting. So she doesn't have the knife, the rope, the candlestick, and she doesn't have the lead pipe. So she either has the rope or the revolver. Possible. And if she has the... If she has the revolver, we can eliminate Miss Scarlet. Not like literally kill her, but you have been eliminated. Green was not in lounge. Okay. This has been a tough fight right here. Green with a knife. Green does not have the knife. Green equals knife. Okay. So we know Scarlet has to have... Wait, Scarlet can't have the knife, the rope, the candlestick, the lead pipe. Green did not have rope. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna just accuse Miss Scarlet with the revolver soon. Miss Peacock with the knife. Peacock didn't have the knife. Who has the knife, man? Or does anyone? That'd be an interesting thing. Okay, Scarlet with the revolver in the study. Dang it! Dang it! Revolver was in the conservatory. There we go. That's a break I needed. So conservatory has been eliminated from the list. That's 3 rooms down. It can't be the hall, the lounge, or the conservatory. Plum was not in the hall. Okay, so he's still in our list. I should just go back and forth from the lounge, man. That might actually have been a better idea. Oh well. Oh, there's Plum. Plum doesn't have the knife. Who the heck has the knife, man? Okay. Green doesn't have the knife. Peacock doesn't have the knife. Scarlet doesn't have the knife. Plum doesn't have the knife. Meaning that... And white can't have... Oh... I think I know who has the knife, guys. I think I know who has the knife, guys. Guess who has the knife? No weapon was in the study. Study is eliminated. Okay, we're getting rid of rooms. Okay, so there's nothing in the study that I can do. So that means I'm gonna accuse myself with the knife. Colonel Mustard not in the hall. Alright, I want to double check that. Okay. So we know white has the lead pipe. Who cannot... Plum with the wrench in the lounge. That can't happen. Uh-oh, Peacock has the wrench. Peacock has the wrench. Now, in what room? Interesting. Alright, we have Peacock with the wrench. We know that Miss White can't do it. She's interrogating herself in the kitchen. That's right, the wrench is in the kitchen. So that is... Could not have been the kitchen. I have proof. Okay. So we know that the wrench was in the kitchen. Because they said that. So Peacock has been eliminated. The wrench is eliminated. And the kitchen is eliminated. So we know Peacock in the kitchen is done and White in the lounge is done. She's interrogating herself, my God. Which means the candlestick in the ballroom is still a play. Plum was not in the lounge. Okay. I'm pretty sure. Mustard has the knife. Green with the revolver. Peacock was in the kitchen where the wrench was. But, kind of want to go. Where the hell do I want to go? If I could get down to the ballroom, that would be helpful. I'm gonna go to the ballroom. Because I know... Hey, asshole! Stop it! The knife's not in the conservatory because it's been ruled out, my friend. Hello, what is this? Hey there, X-Slayer, and welcome to some Clue for the SNES. We're probably in our final case for today as well, so... But, yeah, it's an amazing, fun game. I love this game. Rope was not in the kitchen. We already know that. Sadly. I might play one more, but I might put it on an easier difficulty. Just to play one more, actually. Depends when this game ends. Plum was not in the study. Doesn't really matter. Interesting. I'm trying to figure out where... Okay, there's Plum. What weapon? Okay, Plum's got the rope. Plum has the rope. And we know he's in the dining room. Plum has the rope and we know he's in the dining room. I want to do this. Professor Plum with the... I wish I could go back. Couldn't have been the wrench. Okay, yeah, I know that. God dang it. I messed up. Dang it. I bet you it's Professor Plum with the rope. And I just screwed up. Because I know he's in the dining room. And I know he's got the rope. Dang it, I just lost this game too. Because I misclicked. God dang it. I just misclicked and it just cost me a win. I'm kind of sad right now. He was so frustrated, oh no! And I'm sorry. Dang it, I misclicked! Ah! Damn it, damn it, damn it. All right. I'll play one more. I'm gonna play one more. We'll put it on the 3rd difficulty, Sleuth. But yeah, this is Clue. The board game, video game. It's really fun. It really is a lot of fun to play this. Computer, next player. Computer, next player. Computer, next player. Computer, start. Alright, I want to see my... Okay, we know it's not Miss Scarlet. We know it's not Scarlet. The wrench. Or the kitchen. Don't mind me, I'm just writing down a bunch of my stuff. Okay, we'll go mustard, green, plum, peacock, scarlet. It's good to take notes in this game. I'll definitely say that. But yeah, howdy ho, howdy ho. We'll play one more, and we'll call it after this game, most likely. But yeah, fun game. This is a fun game. I enjoy this game a lot. I've enjoyed this game for as long as I can remember. I love this game. I'm just so happy I can play it for stream and stream it for you guys, you know? Okay. Okay, there's green. Green had the candlestick. All right. I can handle that. Candlestick. Green has the candlestick. Dang it, I want to go faster. The wrench is in the lounge, so I can already eliminate the lounge from contention. Because it has the wrench in it. Alright, perfect. So we know the lounge is useless in this game. We know the kitchen's useless. Plum with the lead pipe. Interesting. Plum was not in the conservatory. Okay. Plum not equals conserve. Alright. We know green has the candlestick. We know that Scarlet is not the killer. And we know the wrench is in the lounge. No one was in the conservatory. Okay. So conservatory's out. Conservatory's definitely out now. And they're gonna take a secret passage to the conservatory. Blah. Stop it. Stop. Green was in the hall. Okay. If you're just gonna give it to me, I'll take it. Hall. What? What? Here's a win! Thanks, game. I appreciate you. They're like, oh, by the way, here's a win in the first 10 seconds. Who's tired of being messed with? Boom. I'm in my dorm, so I still feel nervous, even though it's still only the second day of orientation week. Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna be definitely nervous there, X-Layer, especially if you're staying in a dorm with someone you don't know. You know. But, here's the thing is definitely making friends, etc. is a good possibility as well, because your dorm is fellow freshmen, most likely, right? You know what? I'll go one more. But yeah, it'll take some adjusting to adjust to that there, X-Layer. I never did it because my university was, the university I went to was literally super close to my house. So I just drove there and drove back. I didn't even have to leave or any of that stuff. But I'm gonna play one more game since that game went by fast, and we'll just play in a easier difficulty again. Just that way I can play till about 4:45 Eastern. But yeah, hopefully, a lot of the times, here's the thing there, X-Layer, you'll learn a lot about yourself in college. I really honestly believe that. Oh, so you commuted? Yeah, I definitely commuted. All right, my cards, Scarlet, Scarlet. The wrench in the kitchen. Again? Okay, game. I had the exact same cards. But yeah, I commuted. I didn't have to worry about any of that stuff. But, I literally lived about a good 15-minute drive from my university I went to. So it was nothing super bad, but I know a lot of people that obviously went to college or to the university, like Western Michigan, etc., etc. And you sort of make friends with who you're rooming with sometimes. And I hope that's the case for you too, there, X-Layer, because a good, fun living situation is always a good thing. Well, since it's expensive, I can use opportunities to get help from hospitals and stuff. I'm in Georgia. Nice. Okay, Scarlet was in the ballroom, so we know the ballroom is a goner. Ballroom is a goner because we have Scarlet's card. We know she's in the ballroom, so that's a thing. But yeah. Definitely. Like, the other thing about, university life is, you sort of adjust to the situation. Peacock didn't have a weapon, so that means she didn't kill anyone because she didn't have any weapon. How is she gonna kill someone without a weapon? Unless they're strangling them or something. But I mean, in this game, how are you gonna do it? So Peacock and the ballroom are literally useless. But yeah, I hope you have some. I definitely hope you have fun in that. Knife is not in ballroom. Knife not equals ball. Even though we know the ballroom's totally done, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I know my university experience was fun and it's different. Mustard not in the ballroom, it doesn't matter. We already ruled out the ballroom. So if anyone's in the ballroom, they're immediately ruled out. Stop! I don't want to go all over the freaking map here, man. No one had the knife. So the knife... Alright, so Peacock and Scarlet are gone. The knife and the wrench are gone. We have 2 rooms, 2 suspects, and 2 weapons eliminated. So I'll go Mr. Green with the revolver. Why are there dice? Just to show that you're rolling, I think. Green was not in the conservatory. I think it's just to show that you're rolling. You know? I still don't know where anyone is. I think they went for a realistic approach in this game. Uh-oh. Scarlet had the wrench, but it doesn't matter because she's already been ruled out. Because I have her card. He didn't have the revolver. So Green did not have the revolver. That's good. Ow. That was my elbow cracking. What? Not the ballroom. Yeah, I know. I already ruled this out. So, Miss Peacock, come on. Mrs. White with the lead pipe. No one had the lead pipe. Okay. So, no one had the knife, no one had the lead pipe. That means 2 suspects didn't have a weapon either. The pipe was in the dining room, but no one had it, so the dining room is now eliminated. Okay. That's easy. So, it's either the rope. It's the rope. It's gotta be either the rope, the revolver, or the candlestick that killed Mr. Body this time. It's the rope, the revolver, or the candlestick. Okay, here's green. Green did not have the rope. Okay. Damn. Stop! No! Don't try to pin this on me! Mustard was not in the lounge. Okay. Interesting. I'm trying to get this done in 10 more minutes, so... We know it's not Peacock. But we'll use Peacock as a guinea pig. White had the rope. Okay. There we go. But where? There we go. And that's one of our 3 murder weapons, so... Possible murder weapons. And the revolver's in the conservatory. Okay. So that means our other murder weapon, which is the candlestick, still has a room and a place to be. And who used it. Plum Revolver Lounge. The rope was in the lounge. Oh! I think I might have found where it is. Has it ever been Peacock, though? I don't think it has. Not yet. Today. Plum Candlestick. No one was in the conservatory, so the conservatory is gone. I'm gonna interrogate this. No! No! Don't! No! You're doing it! Stop! Stop! This is my win! Stop it! Could not have been the rope. Okay, so white, rope, and lounge are out. Which means we have 3 murderers and 2 different weapons left. It's either Plum and the revolver in the conservatory, because we know the revolver's... Oh wait, the revolver's in the conservatory. We know the conservatory... I think it's the candlestick, and whoever has the candlestick is the killer. I need to go here. I just gotta find out who has the candlestick. Plum Candlestick. I gotta figure out who has the candlestick. I don't care that Miss White's there. The classic case of the candlestick killer, right? Welcome to the classic case of the candlestick killer. Candlestick's not in the lounge. I know. I already eliminated the revolver as well. Green has the candlestick. We have our killer. Now, where did he have the candlestick at, though? It can't be the lounge. It can't be the dining room, the conservatory, the ballroom, or the kitchen. That's 5 rooms. There's still 4 left. Ballroom. Is it the ballroom? Nope. Wrench is in the ballroom. So, ballroom was already gone much earlier. Damn it. We all know it's Mr. Green with the candlestick. Now, we just need to know which freaking room it was. No, we know that. Stop that. It's either the hall, the library, the billiard room, the study. It's not. Mrs. White was in the lounge. It's not the lounge. It's not the conservatory. It's not the dining room. I'm going to the hall if I could get there. They just keep moving them around. See, this is where I gotta find the room. I gotta find the room. He knows he did it himself. Why are you suggesting the same room, dipshit? He's like, I'm gonna suggest the same room. You know? What the heck was that? It's not the kitchen. It's not the dining room. There's really nothing on the right side of this map. Right side of this game board. I just gotta get to the hall. Stop going to the dining room. Just stop, okay? You bitch! We know it's not the kitchen. It's gotta be one of the 4 up left rooms over here. It's gotta be one of the top 4 left rooms. It's either the hall, study, library, or billiard room. The candlestick was in the hall! No! I lost to Miss Scarlet. She moved in front of me and stole my win. What a bitch. Boom. And hey, what's this? I got friends in high places, buddy. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Well, I think that'll call it for the stream today. Man, I played three over 3 hours, nearly 4 hours of Clue. I love this game. I'm gonna eventually come back to this, but next week I'm gonna play